Hey everyone, welcome to Reddit Readout. Today we are checking out Choosing Beggars. Story 1. Local beggar gets chewed out, learns nothing. We volunteered to help deliver someone else's free mattress to this woman last year, since we have a truck. She asked my boyfriend and I to carry the mattress through their cluttered house to a room on the second floor, and then asked us to also move a recliner to the second floor while we were there. We were willing to help out because she's mobility impaired, but she didn't even thank us. Left with a very bad taste in my mouth. Story 2. Remember, your posts here are public content. This post I saw last night was on the front page of the Daily Mail this morning. Gonna be an interesting bachelorette weekend. Story 3. How's your stratification? Pay my fines, I don't want Aunt to go to jail. A friend just shared this on Facebook. I'm dying. Story 4. Moving out is a nightmare. Hey there, everyone. As the title says, moving out is a fucking nightmare. Wife and I are currently living in Canada, but we're moving back to our home country, Brazil, late this August. We have furniture for a one-bedroom apartment and we decided to try to sell everything we can before we go. And I've read so many horror stories about choosing beggars and people just losing their minds with low-ball offers and getting offended by the word no. We have a couch, a queen-size bed, a portable washing machine, a desk, a couple of chairs and bar stools and 2 nightstands. The title of all the ads explicitly says no deliveries. I've had so many people low-balling everything, crying about their children are dying, their moms, dads, dogs, cats, parrots, and whatever other animal or relative that is dying to low-ball everything. Then, when you say no, they offer the full value as long as you deliver and assemble. Bitch, I'd rather burn it down, everything, every piece of furniture before delivering anything. Jesus fucking Christ, people are stupid, entitled and annoying. I've got some individuals willing to match the price and kindly asking for help to take it to the building's lobby. I'm more than happy to help. Sorry for the long rant and whatnot, but fucking hell. And Zoe, if you're reading this, you bitch ass broke asshole, no. I'll not deliver a queen-size bed, put it together and take $100 for it. FYI. Queen-size bed and mattress and the support for the mattress is up for $350. I just want something because I'm never getting the full value back. Fuck. Story 5. CB is upset about a free $500 Target gift card. This happened almost 10 years ago now, but I think about it every holiday season. The company I worked for right after college gave every employee a $500 gift card as a Christmas gift. My first year with the company, the gift card was redeemable at a local grocery chain. They had been giving it out like this for years prior. The grocery store allowed you to buy other gift cards with their gift card, which employees liked. However, during my second Christmas with this company, the grocery chain changed their policy and you could only buy groceries with their gift cards. Rather than giving everyone $500 in groceries, my company switched the gift to $500 Target gift card instead, thinking most holiday shopping could be done there. I was 22 at the time and was amazed to have an extra $500 for the holidays. Most employees grumbled about the change, but only one coworker, a man over twice my age, came to me directly to air his grievances. Keep in mind I had no say in the change. I only created/printed out the cards the gift cards were placed in. The card mentioned the reasoning behind the change and was signed by the owner. CB, subject, explain gift card change, need to buy gifts. Body of email, I would like this resolved quickly as I need to purchase gifts for my nieces and nephews before the holidays. Me, oh no, is there something wrong with your gift card? Is it not working or has the wrong balance? CB, no. I don't want a Target gift card. I want what we received in the previous years. Me, as explained in the card, the grocery store recently changed their policy. The owners thought Target would be a suitable replacement, as most items can be purchased in store or online. I'm sure you can find something nice for your nieces and nephews at Target. CB, the things my nieces and nephews want aren't at Target. This is ridiculous. I'm bringing this to the owner of the company. Me, again, this wasn't my choice. This is still a very generous gift. CB, I sold the gift card to Coinstar for $250. Thanks a lot. I was completely flabbergasted at the audacity to complain about a $500 gift. If you're reading this, Steve, F*CKU, you Scrooge. Story 6. Homeless man asks me to buy food, asks for a feast. This happened about a year 2 years ago outside of a Five Guys. Now, if anyone know Five Guys, stuff is expensive. There was a homeless man outside the plaza begging for money. He had no shirt, absolutely demolished sweatpants, no shoes or socks, and unfortunately looked absolutely filthy. I was 24 to 25 and had my 2-year-old son with me. All I could think of was if my son was to ever be in a position like that. As we finished our food and were walking out of Five Guys, the older gentleman was sitting on the bench outside the restaurant talking to himself. Before I could even say anything to him, he asked me if I could give him money. I told him I didn't have any cash, but I could buy him food. Mind you that I thought this was a perfect lesson for my son and a great experience of helping someone in need. The man looks at me and doesn't even hesitate before saying, "Oh yeah, get me 2 double patty burgers with bacon, large fry, and 2 chocolate milkshakes." Man, I just froze. In my head I pictured myself Spartan kicking this man in the middle of his chest for such audacity. Sorry for my dark humor, but gee man, what the hell LMAO. After like a 5-second pause I said, "I got you on a burger, a fry, and a large drink." He also paused, and it's like if he thought about kicking my ass and said all right. So I turned around, explained to my son what we were doing, and he'd ask me questions. After $23.20 wait, I had the food and I gave it to the funny guy. If I remember correctly, he did say thank you, but I didn't ask for this sort of thank you. In conclusion, I was sort of bothered by this experience but never stopped helping someone in need when I could. Matter fact, every time I feel like I receive tenfold. Story 7. Money for gas but no gas. Was at a Flying J by my work getting gas pretty late at night. Guy comes up to me and asks for money to get some gas for his car. I didn't usually engage with beggars and he seemed high, so I told him I didn't have any cash, but if he wanted a couple gallons I would pump some for him. He declined and I finished and went inside to get a drink. On my way back to the car he came up to me again and asked for some cash to fill up his car. I told him, "Dude, you just asked me that, remember?" He looked at me and said I did. Then wandered off. Story 8. Just a small list of requests. Enjoy. This person also previously asked for an 11-foot stand-up paddleboard for free. Her posts are always like this. Story 9. The saga of cat lady trying to guilt and attack me into letting her decide the room rental price. Yet I'm ripping her off. Story 10. You want to get paid, I guess it's all about money for you. Story 11. Minimum donation $10. Somebody posted on AskReddit a few days ago complaining about not being able to feed their kids. Comments were full of people suggesting charities. I looked up the first one mentioned and it was an online food bank, I forget what it was called. I went to their website and decided I'd donate them a $5. When I entered $5 into the donation form, it said the minimum donation was $10. I just went to the second charity mentioned, Lasagna Love, and sent them $5. Story 12. Greedy parent at school toy drive. Parents who take advantage of school services make my blood boil. So I work at a Title I school and we provide a lot of resources for families, Thanksgiving dinners, toy drive for holidays, hygiene products for families as needed, etc. There's no real verification process for any of these services and it's just on an as-needed basis. I have one family who I really suspect does not need these services. Daughter comes in every day showing off her iPhone, new clothes, talking about vacations, the list goes on. That might be me making an assumption about this family, but I'm fairly certain they are not as in need as other families, and I just think it's unfortunate that they are taking up a spot from another family just because they signed up quicker. Not this family's fault that my school lacks a more organized system for this kind of thing, but still. All that aside, I got a text from this parent on the last day before break that I found so tone-deaf I had to ask a coworker for help on how to respond in a professional way. My school partners with an organization that organizes a toy drive for the holidays. The way this org does it is that each kid either gets 2 smaller gifts or, if they get a bike, that's their only gift since a bike is a more expensive item. The parents filled out a form requesting things for their children, so this mom wanted a bike. This mom has 5 children and all of them got bikes, which was impressive in itself because they're pretty selective with who gets bikes and there are very few to offer. This mom reaches out to me saying her kids got just a bike and how that wasn't enough and asked where she can come pick up more toys. I explained to her that if a child gets a bike that's all they get since it's an expensive item, and she just said again that it's not enough and she would like more. Ma'am? You just got 5 bikes for free. Plus they also give each child stocking stuffers, books, and games to go with the gifts, so it's not like they got nothing else. It just makes me so mad when families abuse services. And on top of that to complain is so wild to me. Has anyone else experienced parents like this? Story 13. Free not enough. Buy nothing groups not an easy way to repurpose. Background: middle-aged woman on multiple occasions has requested basics, shoes, toilet paper, and including dog food multiple occasions as she's on workers' comp. No judgment, I live in a HCOL area. Today she makes a post about funny how the same people always get items type post. People can decide who they gift to and who they do not. After, she wants to claim this frog and have it delivered. How can you be gifted a frog that requires specific diet when getting dog food is tough and you can't drive 10 minutes to get frog? Yikes. Story 14. Video game borrowing beggar. I'm retired, and I spend most of my time on a love seat under a balcony in my yard. I watch the birds that I feed, play with my cat and enjoy my Nintendo Switch. The next door neighbor, and her son, 8, came to talk to me about games. We chatted and I asked the boy what kinds of games he played. He listed off the ones that he has. And asked if he could borrow Mario Kart 8 from me. I told him I would lend it to him for 1 week, but he needed to lend me his copy of Luigi's Mansion 3 in the meantime. I explained to him how lending and collateral work. The mother explained that I was being unreasonable, expecting collateral from a child. The boy told me that if he stole my game and I wouldn't give him his game back, his father would just come and take it from me. I'm guessing his mother told him this in preparation for the theft she was planning. The father has yet to visit them in the year that they've lived in that apartment building. I told them to go away, and to never speak to me again. Trash. That's all for today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.